Hello, everybody out there. Welcome to my home. This is Maxine Taylor, and I have the full moon ceremony that I have come to look forward to because it's reaching so many of you. And I want to thank those of you who have sent me your positive comments. They just are beautiful. So the full moon is tomorrow, April 16th. Here in Atlanta, we're on Eastern Daylight Time. It will occur at 2:56 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And the full moon will be in 26 Libra 46. Now, I'm going to give you the solar chart position of the full moon. What I would suggest that you do is pull up your birth chart and see where 26 degrees, 46 minutes of Libra falls in your birth chart. Combine that with what I'm going to tell you, and you will have the whole picture. On the full moon, things come to a head. That is not a negative thing. For example, if you have been waiting for a check in the mail, if you have been waiting to hear from somebody, this is the time when things can come to a head and bear fruit. Now, after the full moon, the moon wanes for the next 2 weeks. And so once a month, of course, every 28 days, we have a full moon. I'm going to tell you where this falls for each sign. And as I mentioned, combine this with your birth chart placement. I think you'll find it really interesting. Okay. Since the full moon is going to be in Libra, let's start with Libra. Libra, it is your turn to celebrate you. It is your turn to do what you want, when you want, how you want, because you want. This is your time. And I suggest you take advantage of it. Indulge. This works beautifully. Chocolate is included in indulgence. Do something that makes you feel beautiful. You know, Libra, you are the sign of balance and harmony. And you will always go out to be with other people. It's your turn to make yourself number one. Scorpio, the most powerful sign in the entire zodiac. It's your turn to pull back, retreat, and prepare for when next month there is a full moon in your sign. This is a time to meditate. This is a time to prepare. If you can, take time off, go off by yourself, and enjoy your own company. Sagittarius, no solitude and privacy for you. Be with your friends. Be with groups of people that you enjoy being with. And be a friend to all. The humanitarian side of you is triggered so beautifully. Capricorn, wow. This full moon falls into your 10th house of career. And you know how ambitious you are, which is a good thing. You're always thinking in terms of moving upward. This particular full moon can help you do just that. Are you waiting for an advancement, a promotion of some sort? Are you looking to create something new in your career? That is the area that is triggered and comes alive with this full moon. Aquarius, you're ready to spread your wings and soar. You want to get out of Dodge. You want to go long. If you have an opportunity to travel, particularly at a distance or to a distance, go for it. I know that travel now is iffy with planes and expenditures for planes. If you can swing it, do it. Get away from it. You are seeing a much bigger picture now. And it's like you're chasing the sun. Go for it. Pisces. Beautiful Pisces. This is a time to look beneath the surface at what is really going on. I think you're going to find that you will, just like Scorpio, you will enjoy your own company. There's a part of you now that wants to help other people, perhaps even financially. And you're looking beneath the surface at what is really going on so that you can be of true service. This is also a time of transformation for you. And so what area of your life needs transforming or transmuting? Focus on it. This is really beautiful. Aries, this is your time to be with other people. Do you have a friend? Do you have a business partner? Who do you turn to for one-on-one time? This is the person that's your go-to person. Get with them. In other words, you like to do it by yourself. You like to do what you want, when you want, how you want, because you want. That's great. Do it with somebody who appreciates you. Taurus, now is the time to focus on your job. Not only that, but on your health. A full moon can bring about big change, wonderful change. And whenever I see health involved, I kind of tease, but I'm not really teasing. Get thee to a gym. Remember, it's almost bathing suit wear time. Gemini, it is time for you to have fun. If you have kids, spend time with them. If they're little, especially. How is your social life looking? If you're bored just staying in your condo, my suggestion is that you get together with some of your friends and have a wonderful night out. It will be so delightful to be with other people. Your creative energy is strong. Are you an artist, a musician? Capitalize on that. But most of all, party. Cancerians, your home and family are vitally important to you now. Spend time with them. Enjoy your home, your family, whether the extended family or the close by family. And if your family is not close to you, if you're not with them, just enjoy being around the house, maybe working on the garden or home projects. Leo, and I always have to say great, grand, glorious Leo, you know that. Your ideas are terrific. Share them with your friends, with your relatives. Now is the time, excuse me, pollen in Atlanta, awful. Now is the time to take short trips, to be with people, maybe meet up with friends at a restaurant. You're ready to get on the move. It's too easy right now for you to be bored. So a change of scenery is what you need. And last but not least, Virgo. Focus on your finances because this full moon brings them to a head. This can be the money that you have waited for. Do you have lottery tickets? Have you scratched them off? If you have scratch off tickets, focus on finances. Okay, I love this. I think it's terrific. And before I go any further, what I'd love to do is suggest to those of you who have not yet taken advantage of my spring special that you consider doing so. Particularly now, because this is a time when we need a reading, we want a reading, we need it more than ever, but some of us can afford it less than ever. I would suggest that if I have not yet done your, helped you find your life's mission, this would be a great time to do it at a reduced price, of course. And for those of you who are really advanced in your spiritual growth, I would suggest taking advantage of my Take Back Your Life session, because I've reduced it enough, I hope, so that it is affordable for you. This is a 3-hour session that gives you your life story in a nutshell so clearly that it'll blow you away. Okay. Now, this weekend is very special because it's Passover, Easter, and Ramadan. I don't remember when these 3 events have happened together before. I'm sure they have, I just can't remember when. So it leads me to talk about peace. I would love to encourage everybody out there to realize that those of us on the path are the tipping point with what's going on in our world today. The evil that is running rampant. In the face of all of that, to me, the Ukraine people are an incredible inspiration to the world. I don't recall ever seeing a people quite like them. And I'd like to suggest that all of us, all of you who are star seeds, light workers, walk-ins, empaths, psychics, healers, readers, recognize that you are the tipping point. All you have to do is remember the truth of who you are, which is spirit in an earthbound body, and live your life coming from that beautiful space. This is the time for which we came here. When evil raises its head, light moves it out of range. And you might say, well, I'm just one person. Yes, you are one person, and you're part of the whole. Get real clear on what you would like. Share your love, share your gratitude, and change the world. And I'm going to suggest that this evening, normally I encourage everybody to make a list so that we can burn them, a list of what you want to create for yourself. I'm going to suggest that the best way to create abundance and love and beauty and all the good stuff is to be grateful for what you already have. And so I'm going to suggest that you write a gratitude list. And that may mean putting this video on pause. That's fine. I'll never know if you do it or not. But make a list of what you're grateful for. And I have my list already written out. And I'm just reading it for the final time before I burn it, so that it is in the forefront of my mind. And I'm going to take my gratitude list, and I want you to join me with your gratitude list. And I'm going to tear it up. It's toe up. And I just have this beautiful bowl of many colors. And I'm going to burn the list and send it out to the universe, because I can't create what I want if I clutch it in my hot little hand. Okay. I think I'll start it with one paper. And I release my list to source, to spirit, to the universe. And it's still, I don't know if you can see it. There you go. It's starting to burn. And I know that I am so grateful to my friends. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for you, even though I haven't met so many of you. I feel you. You write me on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for all the loving comments that you have left me. Someday, maybe we'll meet. And I'm just going to set this down here now. And let it just burn. And after it has burned, take the ashes and toss them to the four corners of the earth. Spread them over your garden. In other words, make sure that you let them go. And just wait. Because as I mentioned, with gratitude, you create more things to be grateful for, particularly on this weekend. So good Pesach, happy Easter, and happy Ramadan. Now, what I'd like to suggest is that once again, we create what we want by putting our hands on our hearts and moving into a state of love. Only takes a second. And then in your right hand, ask God to place what you really, really want more than anything. You want it so much that you could almost cry. And in your left hand, ask God to show you what is blocking you from getting that. And instantly you'll be shown. And when you see it, toss it back to God, to the universe, to be transformed, to be transmuted. And you are left with what you want. And put that on your heart. And doesn't that feel good? It's so simple. And now, what we're going to do is we are going to take back those parts of our life that we have given to other people other people who are controlling us, to whom we have given our power. And you're going to say, I, followed by your name at birth. Because at birth, you are pure love, unsullied by programming, right? And then I'll give you the acceptances. At the count of 3, you will say, I, followed by your birth name. 1, 2, 3. I, your birth name. I take back my heart. I take back my soul and accept these acceptances. See the energy pouring down through every cell in your body and out the soles of your feet. My heart, my soul. I take back my mind. I take back my body. I take back my honor. I take back my self-respect. I take back my God-given gifts and power. And lastly, I take back my life. And rest in this space. Stay in this space. It is yours. And now I'm going to pull some of my star cards. And when I used to do my full moon ceremonies at the Phoenix and Dragon bookstore here in Atlanta, I would say to the crowd of, I don't know, 40, 50, 60 people, that we are one. That what happens to one of us happens to all of us. And what I would do is go around the circle, 40, 50, 60 people, and give each person a mantra. They brought that mantra for themselves and for the entire group. And so these wonderful star cards that I made up years ago is what I'm going to use as my mantras, because I can't give a mantra to all the people watching. Okay. And you repeat this because this is for you. Pollen's getting stronger. I am honorable. You can say it out loud or to yourself. I claim my wealth. Oh, I can hear everybody saying that. I move into the magic. I am free. That is something to give thanks for. I transform myself. I am gorgeous. Happiness is mine. Oh, these are good. I live my destiny and my mission. I am limitless. And lastly, I am a visionary. And so, my dear friends, I hope that this brief time together has been transformational for you, uplifting for you. And so, until next time, when we meet again next month, think of this and know that the stars are shining brightly on you and yours and on Ukraine.